You thought the audio wasn't working, didn't you? G'day folks, it's time for my monthly mail time.
Hey Robbie, you've got mail. You better check your mailbox. Yeah, thanks Robbie, I heard that. Post Office Box 4040, Wangaratta, Victoria 3677.
Now the lighting's pretty terrible here because I'm half in the sun and half in the shade, so there's going to be times where I'm bright and times where I'm dark. But the good news is, even though it's windy, I've got a lav mic on, so we shouldn't have too many issues with wind noise. Let's open some mail. First cab off the rank. This is from Mike's Lure Company in Melbourne. Right, I'll open it up high so you can see me open it. Dear Robbie, my name is Michael Viewkick, and it's okay if you get the pronunciation wrong. I reckon Viewkick. Anyhow, I am 14 years old from Melbourne. I have been watching your videos for some time now and I've enjoyed every one. I find them so informational because I do not do much freshwater fishing, as I'm more used to fishing in estuaries. That's why it's so good watching your videos, so when I do go fishing in freshwater, I have a few more tips and tricks up my sleeve. I have recently gone to my uncle's dam and caught some absolute monsters of redfin on the Strike Tiger 3-inch grubs, all thanks to your videos. I also do a lot of Vic Brim tournament fishing competitions with my dad. I am sometimes in the Fishing Monthly magazines, as well as my dad is good friends with Captain Kevin Gleed. Here are a few photos of me with Brim in the competitions, one photo of me with a big mud marlin, and finally a few photos of me with some nice redfin on a homemade lure. Hopefully you can see them okay. I've recently started a business called Mike's Lure Company, and you've got an ABN, or MLC for short. It consists mainly of jig heads, as you can see by the ones I have sent you. It started off small, but it is growing bigger and bigger thanks to some of the tournament fishermen using them. It would mean a great deal to me if you would help spread the word about it. Thanks again. The Instagram is Mike's Lure Company, mikes.lure.company. Folks, check out mikes.lure.company. Thanks, Robbie, and good luck fishing. All the best from Michael. So these are Mike's jig heads. Hang on, there we go. Go like that, you might be able to see it a bit better. Mike's Lure Company, stay hooked. It's got the weight, the quantity, and the size. And there's 3 different sizes. Mike, you are a legend. 14 years old and you're doing wonderful things. That's a huge congratulations to you for having a real go, folks. Check out Mike's Lure Company on Instagram. If I can work out how, I'll put a link in the video description below. I think I can link to Instagram pages, so keep your eye out on the video description below and I'll see if I can put a link there to Mike's Lure Company. Now for the next one. This one is from Charles Stendhal in Brewarrina. I'd love to go to Brewarrina one day. It's up in New South Wales on the Darling River. 19th of the 10th, that's nearly a month ago. So sorry it's taken a while to open this one, Charles. To the best YouTuber ever, Robbie. Hi, my name is Charles and I live on a sheep property 190 kilometres southeast of Burke. I love fishing. The only problem is that I haven't caught any yet. I have learnt many tips about fishing and yabbying off you. I hope we can meet up one day and go fishing or yabbying together. I have some jokes for you. Question: what do you call an old dinosaur? A Granosaurus. If my nana was still alive, I'd call her that. She had the best sense of humour. What is a cat's favourite magazine? A catalogue. Charles, they are great. I love jokes like that. From Charles 10. Dad, me, and my fishing rod. I love these kind of letters. Dad, me, and my fishing rod. Charles, you are a legend, and thank you so much for the jokes and the letter. And with Christmas coming up, you're going to see a lot of catalogues in your mailbox over the next few weeks, I think. Right, who's next? Doesn't say. Blank one. I can see an awesome drawing. Yes, I love these. Hi Robbie, my name is Lachlan Wright. I'm from Sydney and I'm 11 years old. I love your channel so much. You should see the smile on my face when you upload a new video. You should see the smile on my face when I'm looking at this picture. I love fishing, camping and just all outdoors. I drew this picture of you holding one of the many massive redfin you have caught from Lockie. Lockie, that is so cool. It looks just like me. Well, except I haven't got a beard. Everything else is the same. And I tell you what, I reckon you've got the proportions right, because that redfin is wider than me, and I think that that's wonderful. I love that. That is just absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, Lockie. You are a champion. Thank you for going to the effort of drawing that awesome picture and for writing a letter to my mail time video. I love it. Thank you so much, Lockie, and good luck on your fishing adventures. Next one. This one's a bit bigger. This is from Alex Francis in South Australia, where it's currently 2 minutes past 10 a.m. That's because it's 32 minutes past 10 a.m. here, and they're half an hour behind us. Wow, that was awesome. Well, we've got a letter. Before I show you this cool thing, I'm going to read the letter. Dear Robbie from Alex, I have been subscribed to your YouTube channel for about 4 years now, and since you have given me something to do when I am bored, which is to watch your videos, I thought I would make you something that will make you happy. I made you a chopping board for you in my design and tech class. Hopefully you can use it to fillet fish in your catch and cook videos. I have caught carp, callop, which is what the South Australians call yellow belly or golden perch, as we call them down here in the Riverland, cod, redfin, silver perch, flathead trout, catfish, trout cod brim, macquarie perch, mirror carp. Biggest was 84 centimetres long and 10 kilograms. Wow, an absolute giant. I caught it at Lake Bonnie in Barmer, South Australia. I would really like to meet you one day. Love your videos. Keep up the good work, Robbie. Could you put this on your mail time videos? Thank you, Robbie. Of course I can. Thank you so much, Alex, and check out this awesome chopping board. I'm going to use this in my next... It's going to be a shame to use it though, Alex. It's such a... Look at that. There's a big fish there. That is absolutely awesome. It's going to be a shame to use it, but because you've asked, I am going to use this in a redfin cooking video coming up. I'll have to... This is inspiring me to go out and film another redfin catch and cook video. So Alex, you are an absolute champion, and that is really cool. Thank you so much, and keep your eye open. I don't know when it'll be. It mightn't be for a while, for a redfin filleting, fishing, cooking video featuring this chopping board. Now, last but not least, I'm going to open an old Tackle Club box or bag. It was for last month's Tackle Club box. Now you'll see it's open. I'll quickly tell you a story. I thought I'll film a video because heaps of people have been asking me, what do you think the rivers are going to be like? Cod openings coming up, how do you think the rivers are going to look? So I made a video and I gave a bit of a forecast of what I thought the rivers would look like, and I opened this in it to try and inspire people to go fishing and whatnot. And in the video I said, the way things are looking, if we don't get too much more rain, we should be able to go bait fishing, although lure fishing could be tough because the water could be quite dirty. Since then, we've had an absolute deluge and the rivers are written off. Right now, as I stand here on the 17th of November, the rivers are flooded. They are raging. They're flowing through paddocks. The Ovens River in Wangaratta is still at moderate flood. The Keba River has just dropped from major to moderate. All the rivers are flooded, and for cod opening, I think if we're lucky to find a quiet enough backwater, we might be able to drown some bait, but for the vast majority of people, the river's going to be written off. So the information I gave in the video was no good, so I never shared the video, and you never got to see the Tackle Club box. So as I stand here now, a quick river report for cod opening. There's a lot of water. I'd love to be the bearer of good news, but I can't sugarcoat this. There is so much water around, and we can't even get to the river in most places. Some people with a lot of local knowledge might know a few little corners or backwaters or something where they might be able to drown some bait. I've got a couple of places in mind. One of them's on private property. Actually, I think they're both on private property, and I don't know whether they're going to be any good or not. And there's one other spot in the middle of Wangaratta that I might be able to fish, but the river needs to drop close to 2 metres in the next 2 weeks before I can get there. So at the time of filming, things aren't looking good. Hopefully we can find somewhere to drown some bait. Lure fishing is going to be a challenge, but there are still lakes where you can fish with bait and lures. Nillacuti, Hume, Buffalo, Cancurran, Eildon, Epilock, they've all got cod in them, Mulwala, and I suspect that they'll be pretty popular over cod opening. Although at the moment there's even a lot of water flowing through Lake Mulwala. Anyway, to put it into perspective, at the moment there's 180,000 megalitres a day flowing through Lake Mulwala, And the volume of Lake Mulwala is about 90,000 megalitres at full capacity. So there's 2 Lake Mulwalas a day flowing through Lake Mulwala. If they were to drain Lake Mulwala at the speed of water that's coming out of the lake now, it would only take 12 hours. That gives you an idea of how much water's around. Let's have a look at last month's Tackle Club box. There is, or was, a Super Sumo by One Well. Absolutely awesome lure, deep diving, great at Lake Mulwala or anywhere where there's bigger cod. I'm a big fan of these. These guys paid me to film a couple of sponsored videos last year, and I still use the lures now even though the contract's expired, because I love the lures. They are awesome. These are always a great thing to see in Tackle Club boxes. That is the Chase Bait Smuggler. I've used them on my channel plenty of times before. I'm a huge fan of these. They're a great lure. I've caught quite a few cod on them. I think they're awesome. We have a Rapala Extra Pito. I haven't actually used them. They look the goods. They're a good size. They look like they'd be quite versatile. You'll be able to let them sink, I think. It's like a cross between a diving lure and a soft plastic with trebles on it. And we have a Rapala Balsa Extreme, a short, fat, chubby minnow. I love these style of minnows that don't dive overly deep for fishing under the scum layers when the river's a bit lower and you get that build up all the white froth and gunk. I think my friend Brett calls it cappuccino on the upstream side of the logs. I love running these just under those sort of scum layers. They are very, very handy like that. Now, there's a sticker. This is what's in the box and what it's worth.
Rapala BX Brat, $29.95, One Well Super Sumo, $25.95, Chase Bait Smuggler, $32.95, Rapala Extra Pito, $35.95.
Total value, $104.90. The subscription cost of the cod box is $70 a month. So there's $105 worth of lures in there, and you would have got it for $70. Now remember, each month's different, so next month we'll have something different, but probably equally as good value or quite similar. Now if you want to make a once-off purchase, you can use my discount code Robbie10 and save 10%, or if you take out a subscription, use Robbie10S, and as we head towards Christmas, you can get gift vouchers, gift boxes, and you can take out a once-off 1, 3 or 6 month subscription, and my discount code Robbie10 still applies. Folks, that is why the Tackle Club ended up in my mail time video, because the heavens opened like never before and there's so much water that my video was irrelevant, so I had to open it again, sort of. Thank you very much for sending in mail. You guys are awesome. I love that picture. I love the chopping board. I love the jig heads. You guys are just fantastic. I thank you all so very, very much. And happy fishing, and good luck when the cod season opens. Good luck finding somewhere to go fishing. And if you do, good luck catching a fish.